And we're also going to have a national debate about what side are you on. A lot of people are choosing right now. They're choosing the side of good, by the way. We'll be right back.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you'll love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it. Others don't.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Alex has told you about the amazing, great-tasting, long-term storable food from eFoods Direct and how a food savings account is your best insurance against natural disasters, job loss, and high food costs. But did you know that this dehydrated food also protects you against foodborne contaminants like E. coli and salmonella? Those poisonous critters can't live in low-moisture food from eFoods Direct. Ask for the Alex Fall Special. The Fall Special is a 24-day supply of food in a convenient portable container. A $259 value for only $199. Save $60 on 160 servings of the best food on the planet. Call 800-409-5633 and ask for the Alex Fall Special and go to efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Call 24 hours, 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on eFoods Direct.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want my view on the whole Muammar Gaddafi situation, it's this. With bin Laden, we knew he had kidney failure 10 years ago or more. We know he was at the American hospital, visited by the CIA, CBS News, Le Figaro of France. We know that his family was awarded giant contracts for U.S. military bases. They're the largest construction firm in the Middle East, Bin Laden Construction. They're the folks that air-conditioned Mecca. You know, to give you my view on this Gaddafi thing, I have to first give you some history. And bottom line, to simplify it, is this. The Bin Laden thing was fake because we know Bin Laden was already dead from scores of credible sources, including Madeleine Albright, who came out and told Bush, don't roll him out dead. We know you've got him on ice. Walter Cronkite. You don't get more insider than that. He played footsie with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, most elite encampment, Bohemian Grove, Bilderberg, you name it. He came out right before the 2004 election and said, don't bring him out. I had Bush administration official sources. I had Steve Pieczenik, Council on Foreign Relations, back at the time saying it was all staged in 2002. So that we knew was fake, and we said fake situation room photo, not live video feeds, throwing the body in the water, the way they had the media all ready to go with it, and Obama making the announcement. That's when you know something's fake. That was fake. I don't know about this. The video has the customary super shaky, and then there's one video still that they cut to. We're rolling the video right now. This person's either the worst camera person in the known galaxy or this is a staged video. And we've seen staged videos out of Iran of the young woman shot and bleeding to death. That was fake. We've seen fake bin Laden videos. The point is, when you have a government and a NATO system that lies incessantly, you don't know what the truth is. It's like if you have a neighbor or somebody in business you've worked with who lies most of the time. You never know. So it's not bad to question this. In fact, you should. But knowing his psychology, knowing where he most likely would be in his hometown, knowing about the month-and-a-half-long siege, they claim they killed him before, or he ran to Venezuela. They claim they killed his sons over and over again. That wasn't true. They claim they killed his firstborn, the Shield of Islam. That's how it translates, and they hadn't. So I'd say 60-40, my gut. My gut says that's probably Gaddafi. He's probably dead. Just knowing the MO, staying, fighting, 7 months against the al-Qaeda rebels. It's kind of like, he's the ugly, they're the bad. I'm not saying Gaddafi's a good guy, but it's good, the bad, and the ugly. And the people running our country certainly aren't the good. And al-Qaeda certainly isn't the good. Or the ugly. They're the bad. So is Saudi Arabia. There's no doubting I'll take Gaddafi any day over Saudi Arabia and the unspeakable decadence and evil and British intelligence model they use. It's true that he was a dictator. It's true he bucked the system. It's true he was building up all of Africa. It's true the guy lived in a little tent with plastic chairs while everybody thought he was behind his armored compound. That's why they wanted to get rid of him. And now they're going to bring in the forced inoculations. They're going to cut off the water supply, the austerity. They have put al-Qaeda in control. They say thousands, upwards of 10,000 different types of missiles, several thousand shoulder-launched, have fallen into the hands of al-Qaeda. Think about this. Put al-Qaeda in charge of Libya. Call them freedom fighters. Have the Facebook guy that ran the Arab Spring in Egypt overthrowing the old dictator, Mubarak, bringing in something far worse now. And then he's now running with the CIA and State Department the Occupy Wall Street situation. I want to get Wayne Madsen's take on that from WayneMadsenReport.com. But I wanted to give you my preface first. I don't know what's going on here. People say, tell us, Alex. I don't know. Learning to judge from videos, they can fake almost anything. The Muttalib video was obviously fake with a hood over it. They just projected his head in and had him turn. That was clearly a fake. The bin Laden videos turned out to be fake. I could look at them and tell you they were fakes. One of them was a standard computer-generated dummy model that you can get in even cheap programs. That was later confirmed with voice print and video analysis to be fake by major universities. This video, just looking at it with the eye, looks real. But their CG is getting better. They could have already killed him somewhere else and just want to release this. We don't know. He could have run to Uganda, and that's why Special Forces went in there. Then they drug his body back. We got Pieczenik popping in later for 10 minutes on this. We got Tarpley popping in for 15, 20 minutes or so. We have an article up at prisonplanet.com right now. Killing Gaddafi spares International Criminal Court embarrassment for U.S. and Britain. Like Milosevic, Gaddafi would have thrust Western support for al-Qaeda fighters under the spotlight. Now, one reason into this whole intelligence mix that I think it could be staged, but my gut says probably not, and my gut's frankly never wrong, but we have to leave it open, is that you notice Europe didn't go along with the total private banker takeover and the end of all sovereignty being held hostage by the banksters. They didn't do that today. So all Hades is breaking loose there. Major states are banning cash sales, like Louisiana. There's a lot of big police state developments. Checkpoints are popping up nationwide right now. We're going into another degree of martial law. So while all this is happening, and that's coming up, we're busy looking at Gaddafi. Now, a man who's been brave enough this year to be there, Tarpley also was there just a few months ago under bombardment, is Wayne Madsen of WayneMadsenReport.com, and he joins us to give us his first look analysis of this Gaddafi situation. I haven't gotten your view yet, Wayne. You just heard my first look analysis. What's your take as a former NSA analyst, Navy submarine warfare expert, top journalist reporting for some of the biggest publications in the world on Capitol Hill? As somebody that tracks what these disinfo people do, what's your gut level first look analysis, Wayne Madsen?
Well, I also agree with you, Alex. I think although it's too soon to tell, and because we've been inundated with all this disinformation before, curveballs, yellow cake uranium, all these other fakes, the riots in Syria that were actually riots in Bahrain, the fact that Al Jazeera was the first to report this, we know about their ties to the government of Qatar and what they've done with the CIA in the past. My gut feeling says he's dead, but I also would point out initial reports were that he was shot in the legs. There was one photo I saw clearly of a head wound. It could be that he did try to maybe surrender. Maybe they executed him. It doesn't say a whole lot for Obama's law of the jungle foreign policy, because that's what it is. It's no different than Bush's when we killed Saddam Hussein's two sons, and in a very macabre scene, we saw them laid out on some slabs. Later, we saw the photo purportedly of Saddam Hussein after he was executed. He still maintained he was president of Iraq. Gaddafi still maintained that he was the leader of Libya. I would say that, as with Saddam Hussein, the situation with Gaddafi, President Obama has violated Executive Order 12333, which was initiated by President Ford, signed off by Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and even the first President Bush, George H.W. Bush. He's violated that. He has assisted in the assassination of a foreign head of state, and Mr. Obama should be basically indicted by the House Judiciary Committee. That's called impeachment. He should go before the Senate, and he should be tried.
Well, they sell these great evils in the name of, well, we did this to somebody who's unpopular, but that's how Hitler started what he did, and every other tyrant has led nations into total tyranny down this primrose path. But again, knowing Gaddafi saying he was going to stay and fight to the end, getting his family out, following that line of reasoning, he probably fought to the death. They're just claiming he tried to surrender in the first reports so that they don't make him look like even more of a John Wayne type martyr to the people there. But I think undoubtedly now this is going to make him a martyr, whether it's true or not. My gut tells me it is, with these thousands of data points coming in.
Right. And we had that other situation initially. The rebel movement, the new government of Libya, said that they were going to take his body to a secret location because they didn't want a shrine, they didn't want a memorial where his followers would flock to that. Again, here we have the same situation with bin Laden. What are they going to do? Dispose of the body somewhere? We'll never know where it is. We'll never have any kind of independent means to verify that, in fact, he was killed and how he was killed. I mean, this is done in any murder situation in this country. There are autopsies done. There are medical examiners that issue a report. We don't have that situation probably in this case, and that's going to just open up more, and I hate to say the word conspiracy theories, because the government allows itself to be charged with these conspiracy theories because they are not forthcoming with the truth.
Well, that's another good point. I'm glad you raised that, and that just adds to the suspicion that it could be staged, or they killed him in Uganda or something, where we know special forces were seen just last week. Gaddafi body being taken to secret location, Reuters reports. Still, Western media has not confirmed any of this. They're just going off what the famously unreliable al-Qaeda people are saying. The body of deposed Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi is being taken to a location which is being kept secret for security reasons. A National Transportation Transnational Council official said today Gaddafi died of wounds suffered Thursday as fighters battling to complete an 8-month-old uprising against the rule overran his hometown Sirte, Libya's interim ruler, said Gaddafi's body is